So this is a little bit of an unorthodox quick rant. I'm not actually going to be complaining about Turkey Tom. I'm actually going to be complaining about the sort of environment that his Twitter is. And Twitter is a cesspit, always. But Turkey Tom likes to troll a lot. A lot of times it's funny and it's just simple. Like, it's nothing that's too out there. If you don't know who Turkey Tom is, he's a YouTuber who basically creates documentary style videos where he catalogs. I tried to say catalogs and chronicles at the same time, but he basically takes all of these histories of all these people who have done a plethora of things. Recently, he's been talking about a lot of online criminals, but he talks about them. It's really good. He does run a very good YouTube channel, but because of the jokes he makes, people will literally call him like a neo Hitler, genuinely, or they'll say he's a Nazi or an alt righter when there's literally no evidence for that other than like jokes, because he tells jokes that you don't like. Genuinely, that's it. You don't have any logical reason. There's no picture of him, in a hallway that looks eerily like the one Hitler was standing in, and he's doing the same pose. Like, then it's like, hey, what are you doing? But in this case, it's like, I don't see what the problem is here. Maybe, honestly, that's my failing. Really, that's just me not realizing. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's my failing on how that this guy could be a neo anything. Maybe there's a big piece of the puzzle I'm missing here. But I remember he made a video about this the time that he pretended that he and his girlfriend were trans, right? And like his girlfriend was the beginning point and he was the end point, and his girlfriend pretended that he was the beginning point and she, or vice versa. I'm sure you know what I mean. Basically, they just made a joke about like 1 month on estrogen, 1 month on testosterone, and a lot of people fell for it. And then they started complaining that they fell for it and saying, oh man, this could really hurt like a trans person. It could really cause dysmorphia. Why is someone else responsible for how you feel? I can understand like influencing how you feel, because let's be real, if somebody's saying something to you enough times, it's going to affect you on some level. And everybody knows sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me isn't true. But still, choose how you want to feel about something. Like, don't, and I've never let somebody on the internet decide how I should feel about an issue or about myself, because I'm me and this is a guy on the internet. You shouldn't be like, I understand comparing yourself to somebody for the cause of like motivation, and I think that's very good. But if you're somebody who can't deal with that, don't do it. It's stupid. And then you put yourself in a situation where you're going to be uncomfortable, and then you get mad that you're uncomfortable. And there's some times where he'll just get completely misinterpreted. Bo Black said people are calling out Amaranth for having a husband when she got, she was talking about how she got abused. Just burp there, jeez, that was crass. I'm gonna leave it in though, because that's part of the authenticity of these quick rants. But anyway, jeez, that completely threw me off. Anyway, what I was trying to get across was Turkey Tom responded to Bo Black's talking about, hey, people are mad that Amaranth had a husband this whole time. And Turkey Tom said, who cares? Now, when somebody says something like that, I honestly took it as like, oh, he's saying who cares about the Amaranth situation, or who cares about these people who gave all this money. And I just scrolled. I honestly scrolled. Like, I didn't think too much of it. I was like, oh, that's an odd opinion, whatever. But there were like a ton of people that thought like he was just saying, "Who cares if Amaranth got abused because she's a Twitch thought?" Like, I don't know. The way he worded it wasn't like super good, but still, people are 100% gunning for him. And it all goes back to the pyrocynical situation. Ever since then, he's had a ton of fans. People who just do not want, a ton of fans of pyrocynical. And people that just don't like him. Especially after he got exposed for saying the N-word, like Joe Rogan levels of getting exposed. Like, it was hilarious. But, it, people try to act like he's this horrible person, and it's just so ridiculous. I don't know. Other than the pyro thing, I don't even know why people would dislike him. He said some like mean things, I guess. And I guess if you like are a bully hunter, you wouldn't like him. That's the only thing I can really think of. But I'm gonna end off here. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.